A little correction from we were talking a moment ago about Woodstock and the festival and the documentary about it, and we commonly refer to it as having happened in Woodstock, New York. It actually happened in Bethel, New York.
Right.
Is the technical community.
When I was a kid, I used to think it happened in Woodstock, Maine.
Oh, which would also be fair, right? Because that's
Right, because that's like what I knew.
That's right.
But
Isn't there Woodstock in like every New England, maybe not Massachusetts? There's definitely Woodstock, Vermont.
probably.
it's
It's,
popular.
it's interesting how there's those repeats and you have to specify which
right,
one.
which community.
Right.
And then
I
others,
forget, there was some Maine town that I was looking into, like I wanted to see how big it was, and it was giving me like
The other
a New
results.
Hampshire one. I was like, no.
Well, even just the
There's a
fact that there's a
Woodstock,
Bethel, New York.
Connecticut. I don't think there's a Massachusetts one.
I don't know one in Massachusetts, but I don't know every town in
And
Massachusetts.
Connecticut doesn't count as New England.
Ooh, that's a whole.
I know.
That's a whole
It's a
other.
strong opinion. I'm just saying.
Honestly, yeah. I mean, it technically does. I think.
Yes.
Technically, but what about Rhode Island? Oh, this is a very convenient. So Rhode Island is in.
Rhode Island is kind of.
Your old viewers are watching, Brian. I just want to get this on the record. So Rhode Island count. 74 in Portland, 71 in Bangor today. Temperatures did pick up a little bit. It was cool this morning, fallish, right, with those dew points extremely low through the day. And tonight, temperatures will fall pretty rapidly, particularly across northern Maine, where we're going to drop down into the 30s overnight tonight. Aroostook County, almost exclusively there. You can see Millinocket, though, flirting with that right around 40 degrees. Most of us will be in the upper 40s to around 50 degrees. Tomorrow's a lot like today, temperature-wise, although I think it will be a little bit cloudier, particularly across western and southern Maine, and so that may keep temperatures down a degree or two, and it will feel different. It's not as sunny, so it doesn't feel quite as nice, but still a decent day overall and dry, and those dew points are low. Now, Wednesday, we have a chance of some showers. Unfortunately, there's not a lot here, but we do have a shower chance in the morning over southern and western Maine, and then everywhere kind of in the afternoon. But you can see that there's just not a lot of moisture here, and there's this whole thing about drought begetting drought, and some of that can be true. It's usually on a larger time scale than this, though. But there is this feeling that we're just really struggling to get rain, and I think Wednesday is another day where most of us stay dry, even though there's a chance of showers in the forecast. Thursday is a nice day, and then Friday is as well, as the storm Erin passes to our east. Rainfall this month so far, the month, 0.12, so that's a little bit over 1/10 of an inch. Some big deficits here being racked up. It's also important to remember, even though we perceive June and May even as being rainy because it rained on the weekends, it wasn't actually above average rainfall wise. So that's how we got into this drought a little bit more quickly than you might think based on what we remember from early in the summer. Here's Erin. It was a Cat 5, still Cat 4, dangerous storm system. Mostly, though, this is going to go out to sea here west of Bermuda, east of the Outer Banks. That's threading a good needle, and then out to sea from there. For us, you might notice a little breeze on Friday. Like because I'm telling you that, you might sense that there's something offshore. But the only other way to tell is if you go look at the ocean. The waves will be pretty big, especially just offshore on Friday, and there will be some rip current risks as well. Ocean's been a little bit of a tough place to swim here in Maine lately. The water temperature, though, actually pretty good.
Very comfortable.
Yeah, it's doable, which we can't always say. The weekend looks good to me right now. Maybe some thunderstorms on Sunday afternoon, Sunday night, and but I don't see a big rainstorm there anywhere. But so just enjoy it because we can't change it anyways. 70 to 75, really comfortable stuff. Only Sunday is maybe a little bit sticky, but it's not hot, so that should even out.
Okay. All right. Part of the deal.
Yeah.
Here in Maine. Thank you, Keith.